last season. We also have a lot of players from La Masia. These also draw a Jofra. Made it really good. Also in the training, I'm really happy with them. And today was the goal that every player play at least 45 minutes. And of course, Marcus Rashford is not at the moment not training so often with the ball and so much with the ball. So we take care about that. And also we want to bring in Gerard, because he also had an injury and was good to play today 15 minutes. And of course, number one, it's just for the summer tour. So just for the summer tour. Every number is for the summer tour. Of course, Pedri has number 8. Lamine, I don't know, but today I was 10, I think, and 11 Raphinha. So it's about that, but it's only for the summer tour. Okay.
Tactical analysis. Barcelona began their pre-season with a 3-1 win at Vissel Kobe, with Lamine Yamal presented the iconic number 10 jersey before the match, and Marcus Rashford coming off the bench to make his debut. Starting lineups. Vissel Kobe made just one change from their previous match. They came into this game unbeaten in their last 9 outings, with their most recent loss coming against Shimizu S-Pulse. Vissel Kobe kicked off by lofting the ball into Barcelona's half, immediately pushing forward to win the second ball and launching an aggressive high press to disrupt Barca's build-up from the back. Barca built up in a 4-2 structure, but with passing lanes shut down, Lamine dropped deep to offer an option. He was instantly swarmed in a gegenpress, but managed to turn inward, then outward to create space, though he was ultimately forced to play the ball back. Vissel Kobe defended in a compact 4-2-2-2 mid-block, patiently holding their shape. The moment Barca played a sideways pass, it triggered their pressing trap. Here's how the sequence unfolded. Eventually, Joan Garcia attempted a pass out to the left back, but it was overhit. Press successful. However, sustaining this level of intense pressing for a full 90 minutes is extremely difficult. Vissel Kobe's press shifted into their base 4-2-3-1 shape, mirroring Barca's setup. As Barca looked to progress the ball, Fermin Lopez, playing as the number 10, dropped deep to create a numerical advantage in the build-up. Fermin finds Lamine with a clear pass, then makes a forward run that drags his marker away, creating space for Lamine to dribble into. A Vissel Kobe player tracks back to contain Lamine, who's left with just one option: a backward pass. Barcelona under Hansi Flick don't waste time circulating the ball aimlessly. When they spot openings, they go direct, with vertical passes and high-tempo movement. In this sequence, Fermin drops deep quickly, creating separation from his marker. The center-back skips the right-back and fires the ball straight into Fermin's feet. He turns, beats his man, and drives across the pitch before finding Raphinha wide on the right. Raphinha cuts inside into the open space and slides a pass to Lamine Yamal. Yamal dribbles inward too and looks for a 1-2 with Ferran Torres, who's positioned as the central striker. But Ferran gets crowded out and loses the ball. The better passing option? Fermin, who had drifted left after his initial pass, should have continued his run behind the defender's blindside, shown in red arrow. That would have given Yamal a clearer passing outlet and potentially opened up a scoring chance. On the left, Barca relied on the Pedri-Balde-Raphinha link-up to create chances. When Raphinha made an outside run, Balde tucked in. In this case, Balde played him in behind, and Raphinha crossed for Ferran, Barca's first real chance.
Barcelona win the ball back and Pedri quickly shifts it wide to Lamine. Lamine backheels it to the overlapping runner, who fires a shot on goal, saved by the keeper. That's 2 chances created in one play. In Flick's system, it's the right back combining with Lamine through overlaps and underlaps. While Koundé typically plays there, his injury against Inter last season saw Eric Garcia fill in. And this season, it will be a continuation of that. So no Dumfries signing. In ultra-attacking teams, it's common to push both fullbacks high. The defensive midfielder, here Gavi, in the blue box, provides cover and rest defense, while the goalkeeper steps up to form a temporary back three. But if the DM isn't in position, vulnerabilities emerge, just like in the recent Liverpool versus AC Milan match, where Liverpool were counterattacked out of the game. This was also a recurring issue for Flick last season. Vissel Kobe's first real chance came after a misplaced pass to Gavi, possibly due to the similar shirt colors. But Joan Garcia, known for his sharp reflexes, reacted swiftly to make a comfortable save. Here we see Barca's 4-2 build-up shape. When Fermin, the number 10, drops deep to link with the midfield or spark a line-breaking pass, Raphinha drifts inside from the left flank to occupy the central number 10 space. With automated offsides in place, Flick's offside trap stood out last season. By the 2/3 mark, Barca had forced 140 offsides, 52 more than second-placed Parma. Brighton, Aston Villa, and Osasuna followed. Here, they try to trigger the trap again. Here we see Flick actively instructing the CB to drop deeper after playing the ball to the right back. The goal is to avoid triggering Vissel Kobe's first line of press, giving the right back a safe return option and forcing Vissel's players to cover more ground pressing. Barcelona applied a high counter-press whenever they lost possession, and Vissel failed to clear. Here triggers the press as Lamine, Pedri, and Eric Garcia step up to man-mark. On the right, there's an overload, while on the left, Ferran and Raphinha use cover shadows to block. Vissel Kobe looked to exploit Barca's flanks with link-up play and third-man runs, but Barca consistently shut it down by perfectly timing their offside trap. Third-man runs, one of football's most underrated weapons. Player A passes to B, but it's player C timing his run to slice through the defense. You don't see it coming. But that's the point of Barca's offside trap. They'll have to be careful against better teams this season. We see a triangle between Pedri, Raphinha, and Balde on the left. What if Pedri makes the run behind the lines, white arrow? Pedri is Barca's playmaking metronome, linking both flanks. Here he finds Yamal, who whips in a trivel across to the far post. Raphinha times his delayed run perfectly and meets it with a header. Another big chance for Barca. Under Flick, Barca often play direct balls over the top, with Raphinha making the runs, not Yamal, who prefers to dribble. Here, Pedri lobs it long, Raphinha controls brilliantly, and two Barca players follow up with back-to-back rebound efforts. In the 28th minute, Raphinha and Yamal switched flanks. Raphinha darted in behind the defense as Eric Garcia lofted a pass over the top. Yamal made a diagonal run across to the right, met Raphinha's cross, and fired a one-touch shot. Gavi's role as pivot was key in quick flank switches. Here, Eric Garcia drives forward and finds Yamal, then continues his run to drag his marker away. Yamal exploits the space, finds Gavi, who switches it wide to Raphinha. As Gavi's switch finds Raphinha, Balde reads it early and bursts forward on the underlapping run. Raphinha controls and slips a pass in behind for Balde, who whips in a cross with Ferran and Fermin waiting in the box. Barca's fist goal came off a corner. Eric Garcia, the ball was pinging between players, and Eric Garcia got at the end of it. 1-0 Barca. In the 42nd minute, Vissel Kobe equalized after pressing Pau Cubarsí and winning the ball. Joan Garcia saved the initial shot, but the rebound wrong-footed him on the follow-up. The first half ended level at 1-1.